Denver Broncos Mile High View, no commercials, no bullshit. The authority on the Denver Broncos, the only channel that, and its co hosts that give it to you straight, keep it real, tell you like it is. No hype, no garbage. Well, we can pretty much kiss the playoffs goodbye for the Denver Broncos. Right now, what they're trying to salvage is a winning season and do victory laps like they did something. That's about anything they could hope for right now. They're one game away from another losing season. With all the breaks that they had, the Denver Broncos, I don't care if they win one more game. It damage control time at Dove Valley. If they have a winning season, it rings pretty hollow with all the chances they got. This team had teams fall, completely collapse in their lap, scheduling situations that where quarterbacks were out. They had a lot of breaks going there where referees not, calling them on holding, catching balls, using the ground to catch a ball. But of course, that's today's NFL. The Broncos have really no excuses, for the record that they've got. So we office, I think the ownership should really take an account about what some stock. The ownership needs to take stock. Just imagine if this Bronco team actually played somebody. I mean, really played a really good team. After the Detroit debacle, that's what I posed the question to these fans and the rest of the NFL. But I would just want to say that, in watching the Baltimore Ravens and the Jaguars, watching the Buffalo Bills and the just happy to be there, soft culture Chargers, and now this Bronco game. Let me tell you, I don't want to see the Buffalo Bills. I could care less about them. I do not could care less about the Denver Broncos. Could care less about the Jacksonville Jaguars, the Cleveland Browns, the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's all subpar crap, and this game was just a testament of bad. I'm at the in-laws compound here for Christmas, and everybody here in the East Coast was ready to shut their TV off right away with that Bronco game. It just, a team that can't play four quarters. I don't think any of these teams really that I mentioned, all of them. I haven't seen a four-quarter team in a long time. I think playing four quarters anymore in the NFL is a real feat. The NFL is hyping these games up, and who's going to be in the playoffs? Back in the day, nobody gave a shit about the wild card teams for good reason. It just crap football. And quite frankly, I could have threw the Kansas City Chiefs in there as another team I could care less about because they're entitled. They don't need to work hard. Everything should just be given to them. They're not the team that Andy Reid built with Alex Smith anymore. They're too good for that. It's really a crap NFL product out there. The Broncos lead the charge in all of it. I don't know what the fascination was with having the Broncos do all these, what do you call it, these primetime games. It made no sense. A garbage team like that. I'm sure that there's going to be falsely accusing. It'll all be Russell Wilson's fault. It'll all be Sean Payton's fault. But let's not forget that they still have the people in the front office that have been up there since the 8 years of just this garbage. One more loss. And you are going to have a losing season yet again. One more loss. And it wouldn't surprise anybody, I should be at this point, that they probably will lose one more game. Yes, they'll probably, of course, we thought they would beat the lackluster, Zap-led New England Patriots. But they couldn't even pull that off at home, no less. So they'll have soft culture, Chargers. You know, perhaps they win, but I find it very difficult to believe they would beat the Raiders in Las Vegas. Raiders' very last game. I'm sure they want to go out with a sticking it to the Denver Broncos because they don't give a shit about the Denver Broncos or making the NFL happy. And I think they're pretty much out of the playoffs now. I think all kinds of miracles would have to happen, but I just see them probably losing to the Raiders. But who knows this? Who knows what teams are going to show up? So another season. I mean, nobody wanted to take a look at how they got those wins. Let's not discuss that. Let's not discuss the. I mean, the Broncos just did what all the other teams did that they got those wins off of. They self-destructed. I wouldn't say the Patriots necessarily facilitated the Broncos fumbling and stumbling. It was more the Broncos doing it on their own, just like when the Broncos won a lot of those games, Bills, Chiefs. Those two teams self-destructed. Cleveland couldn't run a decent play to save their life, and nothing made sense that they did. So it's just they have to hype everything up in the NFL because the quality of the product is just so bad. In today's NFL, there was I forget about who dropped the ball, but the pass to Mims should have never in the NFL rule should be what it was always. You can't allow the ground to create a catch. That just it tells you how bad the NFL is anymore. And forget it was the Broncos that did. It doesn't matter. They would have gave it to however they wanted it to go with whatever team. But who cares if the ball moved? He dropped the ball. He actually used the ground to catch the ball, and that's exactly for decades that was the no. It was a no. You cannot use the ground to catch a ball, and that's what you can do now in today's NFL because that's how bad the product is. It's just a crap product. Almost want to just do something different anymore. And, it's just, I think Brady has been complaining also about the product out there. It just sucks. Because I think most fans most players are acting like fans. It's all about social media. It's about their image. They don't have time to work on their skills. They got to work on their social media page. The team has to get involved in that. The NFL has to get involved in that because Taylor Swift is what really matters in this day and age. So, of football. So you get what you get. So I guess were we all that wrong? All these idiots coming to us telling us how wrong we were. Were we really that wrong? I mean, honestly, can anybody even look at this product any more realistically? Or you want to just pretend that everything is fine out there? You got to play 4 quarters of football. 1 quarter of football doesn't cut it. And, this has been going on 8 years. And now it's spread throughout the NFL. I don't think anybody can play 8 for 4 quarters. I don't want to just box shoe the Broncos in that. It's a suck product. It's horrible. And the NFL needs to get its head out of its ass.